Conflicting signals are emerging over the second round of US-Iran peace talks in Islamabad, even as the fragile ceasefire between the two sides approaches its deadline. US President Donald Trump announced on social media that American negotiators would travel to Pakistan's capital on Monday for new talks aimed at ending the war between the United States, Israel, and Iran. However, the announcement has been followed by confusion over who will actually represent Washington in those negotiations. The White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt told CNN that Vice President J.D. Vance, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and Presidential Advisor Jared Kushner would attend the talks. But Trump himself earlier suggested that Vance might not take part, citing security concerns and saying only that US representatives would be present. The mixed messaging has added to uncertainty about the next stage of negotiations. Adding to the confusion, Iran has not confirmed that it will send a delegation to Pakistan. Iran's Tasneem news agency reported that Tehran has not decided to participate in talks in Islamabad, while a US naval blockade or Iranian ports remain in place. The blockade has become one of the biggest points of tension in the negotiations. Iran's foreign ministry says the blockade violates a ceasefire brokered earlier this month and has described the move as unlawful. At the same time, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has reimposed restrictions on the Strait of Hormuz less than a day after briefly reopening the key shipping route. Iranian officials say the waterway will remain restricted until the United States lifts its blockade. The Strait of Hormuz, through which roughly one-fifth of world's oil passes, remains one of the central issues in the negotiations. Another major sticking point is the future of Iran's nuclear program. Iran's parliament speaker and chief negotiator Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf said there has been some progress in talks with Washington but warned that major differences remain. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has also insisted that Tehran will not give up what it describes as its rights to peaceful nuclear development. Meanwhile, the United States has taken a hard line. President Trump has accused Iran of violating the ceasefire and warned that Washington could target Iran's civilian infrastructure if Tehran rejects the deal currently being offered. Despite the sharp rhetoric, diplomatic contacts are continuing. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar spoke with Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, with both sides stressing the importance of continued dialogue to resolve the crisis. With the ceasefire set to expire in just days, diplomats say the coming week could determine whether negotiations move forward or whether the conflict risks sliding back toward open confrontation.